Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our online class. So, here we continue with our Merchant of Venice, Act 5, Scene 1, lines 106 onwards. In the previous video, we have seen that finally Portia and Nerissa reaches at the entrance of their mansion in the Belmont, and looking at the bright light and listening to the music, they understood and they become very happy. Okay, and now Nerissa continues the conversation and she says that it is your music, madam, of the house. Means it is the music played by the musicians of your house. Portia says, nothing is good I see without respect. Methinks it sounds much sweeter than by day. So he says that today it feels so special. Every time she used to listen to the music by her musicians, but today something is different. Today she feels like this music is something very, very different. Okay, and it is different because she is full the happiness that has spread. What is the happiness? What are the reasons? Number one reason of the happiness is that she successfully came back from Venice to Belmont, saving Antonio's life. Second is that now it's time that Bassanio will be soon reaching back. Okay, so it's all that the next day is their wedding day. So all are the reasons of happiness. So Portia is very happy and she says that today's music, it feels so different. It feels like so wonderful and sounds entirely different. So Portia says, silence bestows the virtue on it, madam. Okay, silence always gives the best impact, isn't it? When we come to know what is silence, then only we will come to know what is noise, isn't it? Or what is the sound. Okay, so here Nerissa says that silence bestows the virtue on it, madam. Virtue means the quality of being sweet. Okay, so it's the night time, it's a calm and serene night time. There is a moonlit night. Behind that, the mansion itself is well decorated. The music is played in the background. So the whole elements, give a beautiful kind of what do you say, beautiful kind of a feeling. Okay, a feeling of joy, a feeling of happiness, a feeling of merriness. Okay, so that is why Portia says that the crow doth sings as sweetly as the lark when neither is attended, and I think the nightingale, if she should sing by day when every goose is cackling, would be thought be no better a musician than wren. How many things by seasoned are to their right praise and true perfection, and peace, oh, the moon sleeps into the Endymion and would not be awaked. So Portia also, the beautiful atmosphere even makes anyone a poet. Okay, so Portia also loves that beautiful night, the lights in the mansion, the music at the background, and beyond above all this there is a moonlight. Okay, it all gives a very, very relaxing, very soothing kind of feeling. And Portia says that the crow sings as sweetly as the lark. Now hardly anyone might have noticed the crow singing. Did you ever notice how the crow sings? And I don't think that it is so pleasing to our ears, isn't it? It's always very rough. It is tuneless. Okay, there is no kind of any particular music, or always and hardly anyone listen to the crow singing. Of course we say the crow cawing, but we don't say crow is singing. Okay, so here the Portia says that the crow doth sing as sweetly as a lark. But for a crow, from the crow's perspective, from the crow's point of view, according to the crow thinks that he is singing very nicely, isn't it? According to it. Now, those who are very good singers, they always been appreciated by others, and they will be coming to know. And when others appreciate, they will come to know that, oh, my voice is very sweet and I sing well. Okay, and you will get a lot of encouragements. But a person who want to sing, who has a willingness or desire to sing, and doesn't feel a confidence in himself that he can sing well, or his voice sounds to be sweet and melodious, and then also he tries to sing, though the voice becomes very harsh, there is no kind of that sweet and melodious note. Okay, but still for that person, he is doing a great job. Okay, if he is able to at least utter or hymn a few lines, he is doing a great job. So the crow does sing as sweetly as the lark. So here Portia says that the crow, it sings very sweetly as a lark. Lark is also a bird that also produces sounds, a little bit of songs. Okay, when neither is attended. Now when does it happen? Okay, the crow thinks that it is singing very beautifully, and it feels that only when no second person or third person is there to listen to it, isn't it? If the crow is singing, and suppose you imagine the nightingale, the cuckoo, the myna, all these birds do sing. Okay, so now all these are standing there, and if the crow sings in front of them, obviously the crow's song seems to be the most worst song, right? If in front of the beautiful singers, if a non-singer tries to attempt a song, obviously he is ridiculed, he is made fun of. Okay, and his songs seem to be not good and totally ignored. Okay, but the very crow or that very person sings that song in isolation or in silence, when no one is there to listen to you. You use your maximum of your voice, you use your maximum of your expression to sing the song, isn't it? At least you are trying to make an attempt there, and at that time you feel like, wow, I have done a great job, I have sung the song, it's great thing. So for me, or for that person, self praising becomes his own motivation. He gets self motivated when neither is attended. Now neither of them is not attended by anyone, neither the crow nor the lark is not attended by any other person. In that case, their song seems to be very very beautiful, very very melodious. Okay, very very heart touching. And I think the nightingale, if she should sing by day when every goose is cackling, would be thought no better a musician than the wren. Now, suppose this song, this crow and the lark sings in front of a nightingale. Okay, so he says that according to Shakespeare, it is said that a nightingale sings only at the night time. That is why it is called as nightingale, and when all other birds do not sing. Okay, that means in the silence of the night, the nightingale sings, and it sings so sweetly when all other birds do not sing at that time. Okay, so here the says that, and I think the nightingale, if she should sing by day, if the nightingale sings in the daytime when every goose is cackling, when every goose here refers to the every common bird. Okay, now goose doesn't here literally refers to the goose, it refers to all the common birds here. And when in the daytime, when all the common birds are cackling, making sounds, okay, or producing sounds during harsh noises. Okay, again, not that sweet noises, harsh sounds. During that time, if the nightingale sings in the day, then no one will be able to recognize the sweet and melodious voice of the nightingale. Okay, so no better a musician than wren. Then it will be like a small wren is again a small bird, not having any kind of the pleasant sound. So it will no better musician will be there than wren. So the wren will be singing the song, and they were having a pleasant sound, and you cannot compare it with any other when it sings in the daytime. Okay, how many things by seasoned are to their right praise and true perfection. Peace, oh, the moon sleeps with Endymion and would not be awaked. Okay, says that to their right praise and true perfection. Okay, how many things are perceived? Okay, how many things by seasoned. Season means climate. Seasoned, decorated or embellished or encouraged. Okay, how many things are perceived at their high perfection and are fully praised. Okay, praised because they do deserve praising because of their perfection, by the mere fact of their having perceived at the appropriate time. Okay, so this is what this line means. So actually Portia want to tell that how many things we perceive at their highest perfection are actually, they deserve that praising. Okay, they are by things seasoned, they are seasoned, they deserve the praising. Okay, for their perfection, and by the mere fact that having perceived, when you look at that, okay, at that appropriate time means during that, here the first word season refers to the time, and the second word season refers to the embellishment, decoration, or it can be like um we say no, we season the fruits with the nuts. Okay, what you are doing, actually you are just giving a perfect look to that, a good attractive look to that. Okay, so here it is, the praising words are actually seasoned according to the time. That means if you are really praising someone, you have to praise at that moment when really that person deserves the praising. It's not that after the event is over and after 2 days or 2 months you come and praise. No. Okay, so peace, how the moon sleeps within, and everywhere it's calm, quiet, and very serene and very, soothing kind of atmosphere. And Endymion, again, we have already discussed who is Endymion. Endymion was a beautiful youth who was loved by the moon. Okay, and when he slept at night, the moon, it was again a Roman mythological story, a part of that. It was believed that when Endymion used to sleep, the moon used to pour all the silvery moonlight upon the Endymion's face. Okay, so and would not, so that no other disturb, and by its shining, by its light, it will not be awakened. Okay, so during this time music stops, and Lorenzo, that is the voice, or I am much deceived, of Portia. So, when the music was played at the background, Portia was talking this to the Nerissa, and they were moving ahead towards the mansion. And when music stops, suddenly Lorenzo listens to the Portia's voice, and he says that is the voice, or I am much deceived. He says that is the voice of the Portia. If I am not much deceived, means what? If I am not wrong, I feel like I have heard the sound of Portia, and if I am not deceived, or if I am not wrong, that is definitely Portia. Now Portia says that he knows me as a blind man knows the cocoon. So Portia also becomes very happy at the that Lorenzo very quickly recognized her. Okay, so she says that he knows me. Who is the he here? Lorenzo. Lorenzo knows me as a blind man knows the cuckoo. As a blind man, blind man cannot see, but he can identify the sound of the cuckoo and he can recognize it. Similarly, Lorenzo, even in the midnight of this time, he is not able to see me properly. Then also he recognized my voice by the bad voice, and she says that he recognized my bad voice. So Lorenzo says, "Dear lady, welcome home." So Lorenzo was very happy to see Portia and Nerissa back, and he welcomes them. Portia says, "We have been praying for our husband's health. With speed, we hope the better for our words. So are they returned?" So Portia, already we have seen that on the previous Act 4, we have seen when they were about to leave the Belmont, they told that they are going for the prayer, isn't it? Before Bassanio left, after Bassanio left Belmont. So she came back and she gave the same reason to the people there, because she doesn't want them to know that actually where she had been and for what purpose she had been. And it's not necessary that Portia, being the lady of the mansion, not necessary that she has to disclose disclose her matters related to the servants. Okay, so that is why she said, "We have been praying for our husband's health. We have gone to pray for our husband's health. With speed we home, and with much speed we came back." Okay, and I hope are they returned? And she's inquiring, are they returned? Actually, Portia knew that they have not yet returned, but still, to make them feel the things are going naturally, she asked deliberately that are they returned. So actually, where Portia and Nerissa gone? They went to Venice. They went to they disguised themselves as a lawyer and the clerk, and they went to save Antonio, Bassanio's friend, where Bassanio is there with the Antonio in the Venice court. Okay, but this is a secret which she did not reveal here in the Belmont. Okay, so then she had to give a lot of reasons and explanations. That is why she did not feel like that's important to share with the people there. So Lorenzo says, "Madam, they are not yet. No, they have not yet returned. But there is a messenger. There has come a messenger before to signify their coming. But few minutes before, we have got a messenger. We have got a message, and it was said that they will be reaching soon." Portia says, "Go in, Nerissa. Give order to my servants that they take no note at all of our being absent hence, nor you, Lorenzo, Jessica, nor you." So now Portia instructs Nerissa and tells her that Nerissa, go and inform everyone inside the house, our servants, everyone, that no one will be speaking about our absence to Bassanio when they come back. And she turns to Lorenzo and Jessica and also tell them, request them, neither Lorenzo nor Jessica, you will not also speak. And during this time, tucket sound was heard. Tucket means a series of notes on trumpet, drum beatings or trumpet beatings, continuous sounds are heard. So Lorenzo says, your husband is at hand. So finally it was about to become the early morning. And Lorenzo says, here comes your husband. I hear his trumpet. I can hear the welcoming trumpet. I think that they have come here. We are no telltales, madam. We are not the people who simply make tales. Tales mean stories, okay? So that means fear you not. So don't think fear you not. So don't think you need not fear, because just now Portia has ordered them that you will not speak about their absence to Bassanio when he comes back. So Portia says, that's why Lorenzo says that we are not those type of people who keep on saying everything to everyone. So there is no need to fear. Portia says that this night methinks is but the daylight sick. It looks a little paler. It's a day, such as the day is when the sun is hid. So as she says that this night methinks, I think, this night I think is but the daylight is sick. This night I think that it is the daylight has become sick, means it has only the dim daylight. That means what? It is about to become day. Still it has not completely become the morning. It's about to become the day. Still the sun has not shown its light. So it looks a little paler. It's a day, such as the day is when the sun is hid. So it has become the day, but the whole that glow of the sunlight has not yet seen, because it feels like the sun has hidden somewhere. Okay. And during this time enters Bassanio, Antonio, Greciano and their followers. So by this time, already what Lorenzo said, that we can hear the trumpet sounds, and I feel like Bassanio has come. So it was true, and he said that now during this time all the people enter inside the mansion. Bassanio, we should whole day with the antipodes if you would walk in the absence of the sun. So as a continuation of the Portia's conversation, Bassanio listens to it and he replies to that, and he says that if you feel that the sun is hidden somewhere, then we should hold the day with the antipodes, and if you would walk in the absence of the sun. So he says that it's an elaborate, a very big compliment. The antipodes actually denotes the points on the earth's surface which are exactly opposite to the other. Okay, that means England has Australia for its antipode, since the two countries are at the opposite side of the earth, as we have India is antipode to USA, America, because here it's night, it's day night, and there it is the daytime, and when it becomes day there, here it becomes night time. Okay, like that. So Bassanio says that if Portia walks at night, she will illuminate the area with her brightness as the sun does on the other side of the world. So he says that we should hold day with the antipodes if you would walk in the absence of the sun. That means even the sun is absent, the sun's light and the brightness is absent, but the presence of Portia, brightens that area, brings all the light to that area. So Portia says, let me give light, but let me not be light. For a light wife doth make a heavy husband, and never be Bassanio so for me. And God sought all. You are welcome home, my lord. So Portia, actually here we can see that she plays with the word light here. Okay, light have the two meanings. We call the word which has same pronunciation and different meanings, we call it as a homophones. Okay, so light means what? One is the light which we have, okay, the source of energy which we get from the sun or even from the artificial source like electric bulbs, then that is light. Another meaning of the light is that to feel something lighter, we say, like now this paper is lighter. Okay, if I say the glass is heavy, the paper is lighter. A glass with the water is heavy and the paper is light. So in that sense also we will be using the word light. Okay, so now Portia says, now let me make this line clear to you. What does she mean? She says that let me give light, but let me not be light. Okay, she says that let me give you light in the sense let me become a part of giving light to you. Okay, that I'll be showing the light to you, but let me not be light, but don't think that I'm a lighter kind of person. Okay, so be light means, I'll here again it is used in the sense of, don't think that I'm a faithless person, or I am a lighter kind of person. Okay, so she says again, she continues, for a light wife doth make her heavy husband. Okay, so if the wife becomes lighter, then the husbands, it will become a big problem for the husbands. Okay, the husbands will remain sorrowful. And never be Bassanio so for me, and I don't think, Bassanio, that you will be like that for me. And God sort all, and she thanks God that you have sorted everything finally. What is sorted out here? Sorted, so many things are sorted out. Number one is that Bassanio went to rescue his friend Antonio to Venice. Number two, though Portia did not plan earlier, but she thought all of a sudden the idea come to her into mind, and she herself disguised as a lawyer, and she went to Venice, and she very tactfully, very intelligently rescued Antonio's life from Shylock. Okay, then number three, good thing happened is that now they have all come back safely, and now it's the day of their wedding. So God has sorted all. You are welcome home, my lord. So she says that you are welcome to this to the home. So she is welcoming Bassanio, and also along with Bassanio, Antonio, Greciano, and all the other people. Okay, so I hope that you understood this much part. Today we have completed till line 140. Watch the video along with the textbook for your better understanding. So we'll continue tomorrow in the next video. Thank you.